Alright, hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. For now, this is going to be the last one for now. The other episode reviews will probably come later today. It's really just Captain Earth, Dead Alive, and One Piece. Not excluding a chapter of Natsu no Taizai review. But yeah, let's get into this. Dragonar Academy. Episode 6. This one was called Blue Bionic or Broonic. It has to do with the weapon that Ash uses in this episode. Now, pretty much in this episode is mostly focused on Silvia. That's really what this episode's about. We have this one called Avdocha. She basically is a terrorist who shows up. She's literally. Let's get it out of the way. And she basically takes over the church. Everyone's a hostage, so on and so forth. They strip Jessica, and they put. I remember this in the manga, even though it wasn't from the light novel. It was the manga. And put her on this cross thing in the church. It was just so freaking ridiculous. They do that. And pretty much, yeah. And the plan is simple. They're gonna send Ash in to negotiate, while Gil, Glenn, that dumbass, I fucking hate Glenn. I'm sorry. And Rebecca come from the bottom of the church, and it's gonna be like a two-prong attack, and they're gonna be able to take them out, essentially. But at the meantime, what happens is Ash tells Echo to make him a Arc again. A different one this time. One that is capable of stopping, because there's a bomb in the church, to stop the mechanical bomb from blowing up. So she agrees and she decides to do it. This was kind of interesting episode. This was actually, in the end, this whole thing was a ploy by Veronica. I was like, damn, that is fucking grimy. And pretty much what ends on happening is, he goes into the church, he gets pulled down, and there's a scene where, yeah, she cuts Silvia of Dacha, and her clothes come off, because they were threatening to eat that girl. By the way, that girl is of Dacha's sister. I'm calling it right now. That's definitely her sister that she's been looking for. But essentially, what happens is she gets nude, Silvia, and she proclaims. She tells of Dacha she thanks her for showing her her weakness, give or take. And that's when, out of nowhere, Glenn shows up, and so does Rebecca. And they basically fight the guys in the church. And Ash gets, he's put down still, but he knocks his way out of those guys who are holding him down. And he goes after Avdacha. But that's when the dragon's there and it tries to kill him. And that's when he gets the Arc. And he uses its power. And pretty much he gets this gun. It's called Blue, I don't know if it's Blue Boniac or Broniac. It was very weird how they pronounced it. But he freezes the dragon, and he freezes everything. He also freezes the men. He freezes the bomb, everything, including Avdacha. And pretty much at that point, the cat's out of the bag. He is the Silver Knight, and you see Jessica in the background, and she's like, she's got heart-shaped eyes and shit, and that's pretty much what happens. And there's even the scene where she tries to have sex with him in the church. I'm like, yo, she wants. The whole point is the reason why is because she's trying to become a noble. A little bit. But he basically has a conversation then after that whole shenanigans. Rebecca knocks Jessica out until Ash can talk to Silvia, and he takes her away. And that's basically later on, and we see how she recognizes him. Nostalgia. So she kind of knows that he is the boy who, helped her in the woods. And basically what ends on happening is, we find out, they go on the ship, and we find out that it was a ploy by Veronica to get, pretty much just to get Veronica to, it was a ploy by Veronica to get Silvia to be better, to recognize what she's lacking and everything. Because Avdotch is actually, she works with her. She's like, a secret agent for Veronica. And, she tells her about that she's looking for her sister and everything. And it was a funny part because it was just so ridiculous that she got ployed like that. Because it's funny because, like, throughout the last week's episode, you think, oh, Veronica's a bitch. Well, I don't consider her a bitch. But Glenn was a bitch, They were treating Silvia like shit, But you find out that she really cares for her sister for doing all this stuff. And they basically leave. That's pretty much what ends on happening in the episode completely. Except this one part. Oh my god. Freaking Jessica, man. She went into his room and she was gonna rape him. Like on true shit. Like true shit. She was gonna go in there and have sex with him while Echo was sleeping. So Echo woke up and she nailed Jessica to the wall outside and threw her up the door of the room. And she nailed pushed Ash to the wall. It was so freaking ridiculous. It was so funny. Overall rating for this episode, I thought, the action was pretty good. The freezing and everything, the animation here, but the action scenes, I thought it was done well. 4 out of 5 for this one. I mean, not as crazy as last week or, when we saw the introduction of Veronica, but still a good, solid episode, especially for Silvia. Silvia got the justice. She got the justice in this episode. She redeemed herself. So, yeah, it was done well. Next week, we got to introduce a new character, so, yeah, should be interesting. Nothing else to say. Nothing really else to mention in this episode, but, it was, I should mention the new scene with Silvia. Like, so much skin, so much fan service. But, yeah. And now Jessica, and also Jessica's now part of the swim council, because she doesn't know what it is, spread rumors. So, she just wants his dick, man. It's non-stop. Non-stop. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Bonkai 922. I'll see you guys later. Dragonar. I'm wondering how far this is going to go. Because it's a light novel, it's not the manga. And you got to wonder where it's going to end. But yeah. I'm Bonkai 922. I'll see you guys later. Veronica, man, she's a fucking schemer. She's all that and a bag of chips. And Sylvie got her redeemed. I'll see you guys later. Peace.